Hello, hello, hello. Oh, it's been a long time since I've had a live, but this time I just wanted to talk about the fact that most of us are losers, okay? And why most of us are losers, how it came to be that we have so many overwhelmingly so many such an overwhelming amount of losers in humanity, and why it's not so in other animals, etc., etc. But and I've said this before, but let's explore it in this video. We'll wait another 20 seconds for everyone to show up, and then we can start. And also I'll be talking about why I feel I'm a loser and what exactly is the definition of a loser. So 10 seconds more. Okay, all right. So let's talk about this. Basically, why are we losers? Why I believe we are losers is because we force too many people to live. Okay, someone in nature, someone or something or any animal that cannot live does not live. Okay, it has to be the best. It has to pay above its value to actually be able to survive. Nah? Now we are mollycoddled. We are forced to live. We are not allowed to die. Firstly, anything happens to us, we are taken to a hospital. And we are even given therapy for cancer, which is clearly nature telling you get out, right? So all these things. So there is, firstly, we are forced to live. Secondly, we are forced to survive. Okay, we are forced to go to a medical this whatever. Our lives are prolonged artificially. So nature, when she's making things, right, when she's making life, right, she makes 90% mistakes, right? Just like 99% of all life forms are not alive today on Earth. Similarly, most of the life forms that exist today are mistakes, right? Like a lot of, why does a dog give a litter or why does a cat give a litter? Because some of them die off. Right? Many of them die off, in fact. And nature is basically playing the chance. But what we have done is we have not given her the chance to give it a chance. So there are many kinds of losers. Like people, some people just don't have the talent. They simply don't have the talent. Some people simply don't have the will to survive. Like me, I'm a loser. I don't have any will to continue. And I don't think I have the skills to survive for a really long enough time or make any serious money. I just don't have the skills because it takes so many things to survive. First you have to have the will, then you have to have the skill, okay, then you have to handle the politics, then you have to so many things, have to have money management. And I don't think like I can do these things, but I don't have the interest in building it. I don't have the will, or to have, I don't have the motivation. And the reason I don't have the motivation is, why should I solve problems that aren't there? Right? The moment I have motivation, then I will create something. Then a whole bunch of problems will come up. And I have to handle those problems. Okay. So that basically means that I don't have the will. That itself makes me a loser. That itself makes me someone who is disinterested in survival. Even though I'm more capable than most people. Right? I can do a lot of weird shit. But then again, I don't have computer skills. I just don't understand. I don't understand maths, right? So obviously, I'll never be on the top 1%. And I think most people, well, 99% of them are never going to reach there, right? So we have to just accept that it's okay to be a loser. The point is to admit and be aware that you are a loser. All right, there are so many people in my family who don't admit that, or so many people I see around, they don't admit that. See, there are people who are losers and they remain normal, like they don't care. But there are people who are losers and are so unaware in the sense of they will try and run this big business, okay? They will try and do all the big things, live like rich men, and then they'll end up as nothing. On the other hand, there are some losers who realize they're losers when they're very young, and then they find the right person to partner up with, or they find the right one job to do for the rest of their lives. Right? They find everything. So they though that awareness is extremely important. So when I talk about myself, I'm the place that I am in life is basically, I know I'm absolutely disinterested. Okay. If life presents me with shit, I will do shit. Otherwise, I will not do it. So I am a loser. So what are my options? My options are simple. I only look I simply go from like a scavenger, little bit here, little bit there, little bit here, little bit there. because the disinterest is so strong that at least something is keeping me entertained. Okay, so yeah, that awareness is extremely important. So if you're a loser, remember one thing: you have to be extremely deeply aware. Okay, and deeply aware that I don't really want what I want. I don't want ambition as such. It's just that I'm trying to emulate what other people are doing. That I'm trying to copy a concept, an idea. Right. And so many people, so many people in my own family, I don't want to mention the names, but one guy is such a loser. All right. And just keeps pushing for big ideas, big ideas, big ideas. Dude, you don't have the ability. Okay, like you don't have the ability to handle the politics. You don't have the ability to handle money. You don't know what to do when money comes in your hand. You don't know how to distribute money. And you are saying that, oh, I'm going to do $1 million project. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay. So, and then there's another bunch of losers who don't understand relationships, but yet they get married. That's almost 90% of humanity. So my point is that you have to be aware as to what kind of loser you are, what level of loser you are, what exactly you want to achieve, what you really want, really, really strongly want, because there are some people who just want to chill and relax, and this generation is getting more aware about it. You need to get more aware about it. तुमको chill मारना है, you want to chill, cool, no problem. You want to relax, cool, no problem. You want to just do something, then handle your life accordingly, and don't ruin others' lives. Don't have children, don't have a wife. If you even if you really want a wife, or a girlfriend, make sure to tell her that I am this kind of a loser. I don't understand relationships, for example. I don't understand how to make money. It's okay, I don't understand how to make money. If I did, I mean, if I was political, if I was smart, in the sense of, like, if I could take people for a ride, I'd make so much more money, so much more money. I can see people lying. I can see the salespeople lying. I can see the company men lying. I can see the owners of this. They're all lying. Everyone is lying. So I can't lie. Okay, I don't know, I'm autistic in that way. So, yeah, there are some aspects of life that we have created, that many people don't fit in. Right? They are not survival. They're not survival oriented in that specific aspect of life. So realize this. That's all I'm saying. Just realize it. Look at it, understand it. And when you're partnering up with someone, okay, or maybe if your parents also are there, they understand, then try and this. And of course, I'd always advocate for euthanasia if euthanasia is possible. For us losers, just let us go. Why do you want to keep us? We're a drag on the economy, we're a drag on the environment, we're a drag on the climate. What's the point? Why do I need to use this phone and eat food and eat chicken and all that bullshit? It's so rubbish. Joined. Okay, so let's take up questions. What do you think about dynamic meditation? What is dynamic meditation, dude? You'll have to tell me what dynamic meditation is. I don't really understand. You think without bhog, experiencing sex, being rich, there is no moksha. Without bhog, there is no moksha. What does that mean? See, firstly, moksha is only in this. Moksha is freedom, right? Freedom basically means you're not going to come back in another life. Now, when you're talking about bhog is like sex and money and all that rubbish, right? Um, if it imprisons your mind, you will be imprisoned in this life. It does not matter about next life and all. You will be imprisoned in this life. You will always feel unhappy, right? Like, for example, I feel unhappy, but I am free, right? I'm free to do anything I want. But someone who wants something, is always going to feel unhappy and is going to move from that unhappiness. My unhappiness makes me sit, but their unhappiness will keep them moving, and that is what the next life means. That is means It basically means that you will keep living a very cheap, a very stupid life, running after things that are basically atoms. I'm losing to breeders around me. Thanks to wise people like you, I am sober till now. Yeah, dude, seriously. I'm telling you guys, dude, until I was 27, until Nihil Anand happened, I was so lonely, man. I was so lonely. I didn't know, like, I had friends, I had everything, okay. And in fact, I had more then than I have now, and I was still lonely. And but when Nihil Anand happened, I realized, oh my God, there are so many other people like me, and that was so, like, it was really a relief. So yeah, I'm in a way I'm surviving because of y'all, and I believe a lot of you are living because of me. So, or because of me, or because of people like us, or communities that we have. So yeah, man, it's like, we are losing to breeders anyway, and we are losers. So just be okay with it, man. Just be okay with it. Gang up, talk to each other, live, chill. That's it. Do not watch. Hi, do not watch. How's it going? I think those who can do selling well can earn what? Selling Sealing can earn well, at least in India. Introverts are bad in earning money when they don't know coding. Oh yeah, yeah. I swear, dude. I swear. Firstly, being an introvert, I mean, honestly, I am an introvert at some level. I don't like talking on the phone. I don't like talking to people and all, but I do it. I like talking to you guys. I like talking to people I love. But like strangers for money, it's horrible. So, yeah, and if you don't know coding, life is pretty bad anyway. So, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Whatever. I never got a girl from India who agreed with me on being atheist and enjoying parents' money. In India, I don't think you'll find somebody, man. You're gonna have to find a white girl. I think India, Africa, these places, Asia and Africa, basically, these places are very parent oriented and live the life and blah 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 blah. You're gonna have to find yourself a white girl. I mean, really, even after being in India for so long and knowing antinatalist girls and knowing child-free girls and all, finally, they kowtow to their families. Okay, finally, like they may not have kids, but they'll always be like, oh, but I have to go home at such a time. My family's calling me back, and I will not be able to come for more than 2 days. I mean, dude, you're 28. Have some shame. You're 30. Have some shame, you know. So yeah, finally, I think Asians kowtow to their families. It's an Asian problem. You'll have to find someone else. Do you believe in afterlife? I don't believe in afterlife. I don't think. See, the point is that if life is an experiment, if nature is an experiment, why will nature experiment with you? Right? Even today, something that's a certain kind of atom will be a different atom in a different this. It bonds with other atoms, it creates molecules, it transforms, there is heat transformation, there is different forms of gases, right? So even an atom is not the same. Nothing is the same. You cannot come again and again because nature is experimenting. Even if the this of this or even if the goal of life is enlightenment, right? Even if it is enlightenment, why would it be you? Why would it be you? They nature is investing in you, right? So she's trying to find enlightenment in different species. So the bird is also trying to get enlightened. You're also trying to get enlightened. But if you can't get enlightened and you die, then why would you come again? You're a failure. You're a loser. Okay. What do you think of problems in your aging period? Any plans? Because you can't be able to avoid these problems. I don't care about aging, man. I don't care about aging. Like, I don't think I'll last beyond 40. I'm going to keep fit, and I'm going to earmark a nice 30 floor building when the time comes. So, yeah. I'm not going to grow old and all that shit. Unless I'm very fit and very rich, then maybe yes. Okay. What do you think? What do you think of problems in your aging? That's done. Good to be here, bro. Great problem. A great topic. Thank you so much. Thank you. Do not watch, dude. I want to talk to do not watch. Why do you not put? You put some brilliant stuff on your this. Why do you not put those write-ups anymore? I miss them. We'll talk later on, I hope. Mm, okay. Is money a big problem in your life? Yes, it is a problem because I'm not very good at earning it. And yeah, that's it, man. Like I'm just too honest. I get my shit. I just do whatever is required, and I don't really enjoy hoarding money. Whatever comes, I just spend it. I don't spend much, but still, I don't earn much. I don't push to earn more and more and more. So I guess it's a problem, man. I need to think about it. I love you. I love you too. What's your opinion about Gautam Buddha? What is it? I think smart guy, dude, smart guy. Left society, left the luxuries, got out, was obviously very frustrated and very depressed, and he just found his way. He found a different way, I guess. Brilliant guy. Do you believe in ghosts? No. I don't believe in ghosts because I firstly I've never seen them. Secondly, I'm scared of them in the sense of like I believe there can be a ghost in say a corner somewhere or in a rickety building somewhere, but I don't think there actually is one. I would not mess with it, but I don't think there actually is one. My parents aren't giving me 3 lakhs to travel abroad. Now they spend 6 lakhs on my sister's marriage. Oh God, dude, why? See, guys, give up hope on Asians. Okay, please give up hope on Asians. All Asians, Indians, whatever. I'm not saying there aren't good Asians, there aren't chill Asians that they will, help you. But I think just generally, their Asians are irrational. You can't do much about it, and irrationality is a result of excess. Okay, like we've always had excess. We've always had rice. We've always had food. Asians in general, not in the last 60 100 years. I'm talking in general. So you don't get rational. You don't need to be rational to survive. That is why they aren't rational. They're just like, oh, I'll just blow it up on a marriage, on a wedding or whatever. It's what to do. You can't do much about it. You have to create your own life, man. Can you suggest good movies on nihilism or pessimistic movies? Ooh, I've seen these a while ago actually. I'll put out a list. I'll put out a list. Keep this on my. What is a loser? What if a loser becomes a winner by thinking that she is not a loser and by working hard and smart? Sure, you can do it. I'm not saying you can't do it, but most people cannot do it. Okay, the truth is that most people cannot do it. Like I've been trying to have the will for 30 years. 30 years, and it's just there's no will because I don't want money, right? But then the idea is that I should want life, right? I should want to survive, but I don't even want to survive. So now what's the problem? And I don't have any family to answer to, right? Answer to in the sense of they've basically abandoned me in some way or the other, right? And so I don't even feel the need to live for them. And then my friends are of course on their own trips, right? They are all like, I don't know if there's a friend that's worth living for. They are all getting married, they all have their own lives. So why should I live? That's the question. But if you think you can do it, and you can put the will together and put the this, then do it slowly. If you don't have the capacity, then do it slowly and do it with awareness. Learn when to give up, learn when to say no. I cannot do this, maybe I can't do this. How do you escape Maya? Oof. How do you escape? Maya is basically an illusion, right? Everything is an illusion. But what I think a very, very good way to do it is to wake up in the morning and look at money. Okay, money, which is definitely the basis of all illusion, Maya, and look at it and say, this is nothing. This is just paper. It's going to get me atoms. It's going to get me atoms. Look at your car and say it's atoms. Look at your house and say it's just a bunch of atoms. Maybe it keeps me safe. Maybe it's useful. Maybe it's good for survival, but it is just atoms. And so are you. Okay, and if you keep reminding yourself, automatically you will smoothen down. You'll smoothen down. Okay. It'll come to the point where you will escape illusion, Maya. Why can't women be enlightened enough to realize they have dating a lot easier than we do? Oh, they have dating a lot easier. See, they have dating a lot easier, but the problem is that for example, women have an ocean, right? But the ocean is full of sharks. Men have a pool, but the pool is safe. So it's significantly easier to find good women than to find good men, right? So each one is the law of thermodynamics. Like every form of refuge has its price. So what is the price that women pay? They mostly meet sharks. Okay, they mostly meet bad people because men are generally rotten. Okay, and there's a reason for that. I've written it in my book. But women are pretty put together in that sense, right? And so we have it easier technically, but they have it easier in a very different way. They have more men, but they have to avoid more men also. Okay. Are you affected by current politics? Not at all. Not at all. I don't care. See, I am just happy. When I wake up in the morning and I see Israel Hamas war, I'm happy. When I see Ukraine war, I'm happy. Just slaughter each other. Have fun. Okay. I don't give a shit. I'm just keep me happy. Don't pretend to be peaceful and all. This is all bullshit. How to live with chronic health condition? Oh Lord. See, a chronic health condition, right, is very simple. It is the way you react to it. Okay, it is there. What can you do about it? It's horrible. Life is pain. How do you react to it? You look at it and say, okay, this is there. And then just you accept it. Okay, it's there. Life is all about accepting. Life is all about saying it's all right, I'm a loser, it's all right. Okay, so if you have bad genes and have a chronic health condition, I feel sad for you. We can talk about it. You can talk to others about it. You can talk to a therapist about it. But remember one thing, that it is just there. Be all right with it. Be all right with it. Okay. Wow, 31 people, not bad. What are your views about quarter life crisis? Oh, there's no view, dude. There is no crisis. Okay, just look at life. That's all. Just look at life. Keep looking, keep looking, keep looking. See where you're doing, what you're doing. It's a continuous this. There is nothing like enlightenment. Enlightenment is your ability to just keep observing, observing, observing. Okay. So what is there? What is the quarter life crisis? Oh, I'm 25. ठीक है, you're 25. So what? By 50 you'll die. And the way things are going in the world, by 50 you'll probably be dead. So it's a half life crisis. ठीक है, enjoy it. Yes, I've been busy with life. I will write more again soon. Thank you. All right, no problem. When can we expect a video on fitness or diet? Ooh, fitness and diet. That's going to be a long video. I'll make one. I'll make one soon. Okay. I'll properly write down my thoughts, do my research, and make one. Are you involuntary avoiding earning money and being rich? Because I remember you told before that earning money is easy for you. It is easy. It is easy, but I don't have the will to go through with it. I just don't find it important, because like, what am I earning money for? All my basic expenses are being met. So what am I earning money for beyond that? I don't have anything beyond basic. I eat, I have a few clothes, that's it, and I need a bed, right? Because I don't know, it rains outside. So yeah, that's it, man. Like, but money will be an issue because of my lack of will. It's just will, that's all. Ability is there. Okay. Will a white man marry me if I don't have much money? Listen, guys, with women, na, it's much easier, much easier to get married if you don't have money. Okay? Because like, guys don't discriminate that way, really. Like, I would never think of, if I really like a woman, I'm not going to think about how much money she has. I just am not. Even though I'm poor, I'm not going to think about how much money she has. I'm going to be like, okay, it could be an issue, and I'll calculate it in my life this, but it's not going to make my decision at all. Okay, so don't think about money. Like, you develop your personality, get fit. Okay, that's more what men look at. It's fitness first, and then it's of course personality, and the way you carry yourself. That's extremely important. And then later, if you have money, fair enough. But then they don't care about whether you have money. Most men don't, and very few men do. How to escape the rat race? Don't run it. Simple. Just do your thing. Eat, chill. Okay, don't reproduce. The main thing is, don't reproduce. Don't create more rats. You are already a rat. Okay, so don't run the race. Don't try and go, when's my next promotion, when's my next. Just eat, chill somewhere in a flat. Okay, and don't have kids. It's that simple. How do you think constant technological advancements are good? No, they are not at all good. See, it's simple. The moment you make a technological advancement, what are you doing it for? You're doing it to solve a problem. But that problem is caused by what? Other technology, other problems in life. Okay, you're constantly solving problems. But then what happens is, you're solving so many problems at a time that they are consuming resources. All those, like AI, every, I don't know, some 100 questions, it consumes half a liter, right? Half a liter of water. So now what is happening is that this rubbish is just going to go on and on. You're going to create more technology, you're going to create more resources, more technology, more resources, more technology, and then we are already in overshoot. So just wait, and already people are starving. 2.5 billion people are starving. There are 5, 7 wars. You think this is all not related to overshoot? This is not related to inflation. This is not related to frustration. Of course it is. So why are you solving these problems? Just stop, just chill. Don't repair what doesn't need to be repaired. I am lazy loser. I want to sleep, just want to sleep, eat shit. I want to exercise and watch K-drama. Very good. You should keep your make your life revolve around that. It's okay to be hikikomori. It's okay to be a loser. But like, you have to earn money. So earn money and just do that. That's all you need to do, man. It's that easy. You know. Have you ever been targeted by people for suicide ideation or for openly talking about suicide? I have, not targeted as such, but they shame you and they try and hurt you. But whatever, like, let them say whatever. What do you think about the rat race? There's nothing to think about the rat race. It is what it is. If you become rats, you will be in the race. We are already rats, right? But mentally, don't be a rat, and don't race. Why are you racing? The only reason people are keeping you in a race is to give you a cause to live, because no one wants to live. Nobody wants to live. It is all to give you a cause. It's all to give you a reason. All right, unless you're a tribal who simply doesn't think about living, who simply just goes and eats and comes back. Like there was this guy YouTuber who went to some African tribe, and he asked them what is the meaning of life, and they're like, the meaning of life is to go and eat. That's it. So that is what you are. Stop trying to be anything more. In the end, you're all eating. All this rubbish, all this shit that we create, it's all to eat. So stop racing. How much will you eat? Hi from Bahrain. Hi. Fertility rates globally are plummeting. What's your take on how we navigate the population collapse? There's going to be no population collapse as such, but the only thing we should do is degrowth. Okay, learn to create degrowth models. Economists can do it. Anyone can do it. AI will do it for us. Create degrowth models. Reduce your population. Live normally. Stop going for technological advancements. Live simply. That's it. There is nothing else that needs to be done. Okay. What is Do Not Watch? Sorry, I'm sorry. Do Not Watch is a channel. Please Google it. I'll put his link also on my this. He put some very interesting stuff, put some very interesting write-ups, etc. So recently he's not been putting up write-ups, so I was just like missing the stuff. I'm going to put a list of my favorite channels, and y'all can like follow them. My favorite Twitter handles. Twitter handles are fabulous these days, guys. Those guys are amazing. I'll put it soon. Neti. Yeah, Neti is not this, not this, not this. When you see something, right, in life, all you have to say is not this, not this. This does not matter. This has no consequence. And when you realize that everything does not have consequence, then you realize, oh, it's all me. It's all me. This is not me, right? The idea is that this phone is not me. This projection is not me. This voice is not me. This nose is not me. It's all mine. So what is me? What is me? Nothing. Essentially, it's nothing, but you have to realize that. Do you think a loser having kids is way worse than a winner having kids? Yes, a loser having kids is way worse than a winner having kids. So, for example, my parents, right? Like, they were both deeply damaged or deeply, like, basically losers, okay? And the only thing that they do well is they project themselves very well. They speak very well. They're very well articulated, okay? And people think they're winners, and they themselves think they are winners, but them having kids was much worse than a genuine winner having kids. Yes, a winner having kids is has its own perils. Okay, like if some a very successful dad or a very successful bunch of parents, the child will have a separate set of issues. But yes, I'd rather be born to a winner than a loser. If I had at all, I had to be born. But if you're looking at the thing, it's equally bad. It's equally bad. Just don't have kids. It's very very it's a sign that you don't think. Do you follow Acharya Prashant? Yes, I do. I really like his philosophy. We can talk more on this later. You can message me on Instagram. Do you play video games? No, I don't. I don't believe in video games. I don't understand how people like video games. Sometimes I play CS with a bunch of my friends, but otherwise, all bullshit. I don't find it like how people can play for 10 hours a day. I don't know. 3 or 4 hours, 5 hours. I don't know. I'm planning to read your two books, and I am printing your PDF to read myself. Can you talk about? Sure. So my two books are simple. My one is about how to end all suffering, all human suffering, and the second is how to why women will never be safe. Okay, they're both two very important aspects of life that I always think about. And why women will never be safe. The title is a bit misleading. Read the book and try and understand it, and then we can talk further if you want. You think being busy is a blessing because I'm not doing a job now, so I'm getting mad by sitting at home and doing nothing. Being busy is a blessing in the sense of if you absolutely cannot handle your life and you do not like the way your life is and you do not like living, being busy is good. I personally understand that being busy is a distraction and I don't enjoy being busy, but if I have to, I will. But if you cannot handle your life, then yes, being busy is an absolute blessing. What keeps you going in spite of such a bleak worldview? Is there anyone in your personal circle who would be distraught by your death? Is that what keeps you going? Okay. What keeps me going is, yes, there are a few people who will be distraught by my death, but that's not what keeps me going. What keeps me going is genuinely some hope that there will be a lot of entertainment when the world is being collapsed, when the world is collapsing. One, secondly, a genuine fear of the pain of death. I genuinely fear pain when dying. So if I can figure a proper method that can properly end me, and I tried last year 3 times exactly on this date. I tried last year, and it didn't succeed, but thankfully I was not damaged. Thankfully I was not damaged. So yeah, there is a fear. So there is largely that fear, and secondly, okay, I'm alive. Let's be entertained. Let's spend some money. Let's do some stupid stuff. Why not? It's more a why not that keeps me going. Operation Blackrock was an operation to clear German troops from the Roer Triangle, formed by the towns of Roermond and Sittard. So, why are you telling me this? Hello, Uzbekistan. Hi there. I don't want children. Will I find any girl to marry who doesn't want children? Boss, you'll have to find it. It's a lot of hard work. There are child-free dating groups. You can go on that, Google it. It's on Facebook. Everything is there. Mi saludas por favor. Whatever that means. Salute to you too. The African tribe. What are you talking about? Hasda tribe. I don't know. I'm one of the tribes. It's there on Facebook. You can Google it. Are you scared of that? I can't lie, it scares me. I'm not scared of death. I'm scared of the potential pain I may feel when I'm dying. I'm not scared of death. Death is nothing. You're conscious. There's no consciousness. Why would you be scared of death? How do you describe Indians who crave government jobs? Oh God. See that they are the lowest of the low. Okay, most of them are the lowest of the low. They are bad genes. They have nothing better to do, and honestly, they are probably one of 10 siblings, right? So those guys have nothing better to do. So hence the government needs to keep them busy, needs to hype the government jobs, needs to put these interviews on Facebook, etc. So since in India, government jobs are a huge thing, but they're only a huge thing because it keeps millions of people occupied and not complaining about the joblessness. The moment government jobs are pulled back, the moment government exam, there will be riots. Okay, because there are actually 30, 40, 50, 100 million people that are jobless in India. They will burn trains, they will destroy everything, and they've already did it. When the army reduced the number of its intake, right? People were burning trains. There were riots in India. This happened last year, right? So that is how it is. How do you describe Indians? Okay, okay. I think you've got their articulative skills. I have got their articulative skills, and I'm using it, my parents' articulative skills, and I'm using it to tell people that most of us are losers. Okay, just chill out, don't bloody have children. That's it. So I've got those skills, yes, but I also realize that I have no genuine content. Okay, like I realize that I maybe I have a few skills here and there, but there is no motivation, nothing. So that awareness is extremely important. Sure, bro. Dear Appunath, I wish you luck. What is your solution to ending human suffering? My solution, please go and read my book. It's there on my what is it called, on my link tree. Okay, and the solution is that simple. Stop having children. Simple. Stop having children. How Vipassana contributed to your life? Oh, it really, go and see my Vipassana video. It was amazing. Like it really changed my life. It brought me to a state of being all right, not good, not bad, just all right. Even the guy who lectures you, he's just like, don't be happy about feeling good and sad about feeling sad. Just be all right. It's okay. Just identify things for what they are and let them be. It really changed my perspective. You mentioned enjoying the collapse of the world when it happens. What's your guess when it's going to happen? It's not going to happen in one shot, guys. It's not. It's already happening. It's already happening. See, on a geological timeline, it's happening like this, right? But it's going to take another 30, 35 years to properly hit us. Okay, and it's going to be hitting us every single day from then. Already the El Nino has reduced the number of crops. You see the prices going up, inflation is going up, everything is going up. So what? There are already wars, 33 wars. You don't think this is collapse? This is collapse. It's just slow. I need a partner for life, but I can't find a woman who is anti-natalist. Go on the dating sites, AI dating sites. There are child-free dating sites. Go and find out sites, groups. Hence, I think eventually I will give up and might need to settle someone who wants kids and eventually have kids. Don't do that. Why would you do that? Why would you settle for anyone? Since staying single is hard for me and I need female companionship, what do I do? Buy a male dildo. I mean, what is this companionship bullshit? Okay, you will eventually find someone. Don't worry about that. But what do you need female companionship for? That clearly means that you are empty. Okay, if you end up finding female companionship, why not? But first, work on yourself because you are an incomplete person searching for an incomplete person. You will create hell for yourself and your children. So stop needing a relationship. Want it. How can we have peace of mind in this society? Just ignore it. It's that simple. Just ignore it. Cut them off. Okay, whatever. Yes, yes, you're right. Tell everyone you are right. Okay, absolutely. I crave government jobs because I'm lazy and I want easy money, less work. Well, even just to inform you, government jobs are no more easier. They have reviews, they throw people out. Most of them have become contract jobs. All right, so it's not that easy, guys. It's not that easy. Yes, you may find one odd job, but they don't have pensions, right? So they are making it more and more difficult. Life is objectively becoming more and more difficult for everyone. Are you religious? If you don't think that, your worldview view of death conflicts with religion in general. I'm not religious at all. What is the point of being religious? What do you achieve by being religious? It's just a discipline meant to control lesser minds. That's all. So don't be religious. Yo, dude, you're based AF. Thank you. Based means what is based? Honest, right? About what debate on veganism? What about debate on veganism? I've put this in my community, guys. It's on my I've put the link. I've had the debate also on veganism. It's done last Tuesday, I think. What are the views on population collapse? No views. There's no views. We have to plan for degrowth. Okay, that's it. It's that simple. Degrowth is we have to grow less and less and learn to be sustainable more than anything. You think euthanasia will be easy to get in the next 30 years? I hope so. I think so. Because it is increasing in Canada. It is there in so many people are applying also. So it's becoming accepted. And eventually it will have to be accepted. There is no other thing. I took the black pill. Good for you. Is animal also need nihilism? No. Animals cannot think as far as we know. So why do they need nihilism? They're chilling. Thoughts on women marrying just to divorce ASAP and take 50% or more of your wealth and continue maintenance till the rest of your life. No thoughts. Just be very careful when you get married. Okay. And it must happen. I'm glad it happens. I'll tell you why. So that less and less men get married because men have the clear advantage in a marriage, right? In general, they're physically stronger, they earn more, they have family support. Women don't have much. But women, in fact, I want the laws to be worse for men so that men don't get married. Men choose not to get married. Women end up single, and then they all say, "Okay, I don't need anybody." In fact, I didn't need anybody. You know. If I may ask, what's your religion? No, I cannot tell you that. I have no religion. I am having superiority complex in front of all nationalists and people who have political connection and are super religious. What is this? Yeah, superiority. See, don't have a superiority. Okay, they have a certain point of view that they've come to through lack of thought, and you've come to this another point of view through thought. That does not mean you're better. They may have something over you. So many dumb people are earning so much money. Do I feel inferior to them? I don't. Do I feel superior to them? I don't. They just are. They are a product of their experiences. It's that simple. So many complete idiots are so rich. But I don't feel inferior or superior. I don't feel bad about it. It's just a fact. They have found their niche and that's what they are. You know. Have you been Art of Living ashram? No, I have not. What's the best city in India to relax as a single person with 50,000 rupees per month allowance? Ooh, I'd say Goa. Come to Goa, dude. Seriously, it's the best. 50 grand is a lot in Goa. Can go long, 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 long. I'd definitely say Goa. If you really wanted a city, now all cities are polluted, so I don't think I'd suggest any city, honestly. They're very, very polluted. Their PMs are reaching 500 every day. Kolkata is polluted. Mumbai is polluted. Everyone is polluted, you know. Delhi, don't even ask about Delhi. To be good, you don't need religion. True. To be good. But then again, goodness is complex. But let's not get into that. Goodness is another whole video. How many English words do you know? Because your English is great. How can we master English vocabulary and speaking? Read, 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 read. That's all. That's all I'm going to say. Read good books, read the newspaper. All right. It's extremely important. That's all. How many words? I don't know. Probably lakhs of words, hundreds of thousands of them, I guess. I have a huge fear of abandonment. Hence, I think that if I have a child, it is less likely that my partner will abandon me. I know it's selfish, but what do you think? But what if your partner abandons you with a child? Then what? It's going to be worse, right? So, see, nothing, a child solves nothing. Let's be clear about this. A child solves nothing. All right, it cannot solve a marriage, it cannot solve abandonment issues, it can only worsen it, right? So don't say just because my child is there, my partner won't leave me. It's never happening. You want to live in an unhappy household with a child and a partner? Does that make sense? What is this abandonment? What if she abandons you in the bedroom? Then what? What if she abandons you mentally? Doesn't want to talk with you in the same house? Then what are you going to do? Thank you, Rituraj. How many languages you speak? I speak 6 languages. Don't ask. What's the rent in Goa? You can get a 3 BHK. Ooh, who's this rich? I think about 30,000 you'll get a good place, man. How do you see loneliness? If happens, how do you approach it? Okay. How do I see loneliness? Loneliness is just a result of not being able to be with yourself. Okay, sometimes even I feel lonely. Most of the time, I can be by myself. Sometimes I feel lonely because that is a mindset, that is the chemicals in your head, and you're not able to deal with your thoughts. But most of the time, you must be able to deal with yourself, and that's okay. Dealing with yourself, just remember that dealing with yourself, it just takes awareness. Just be aware. Okay, this is who I am, this is what I'm going through. Why am I going through it? What are the reasons? You can think about these things, but even when you're thinking, just realize that those are just thoughts. Okay, you can play around with them, you can use them for survival, you can use them for feeling better, but just you are different from them, they are not you. Sir, at the age of 27, I am well settled, a government job plus business. I am in depression because of hair loss. What should I do? Ooh, मालिश कर लो भाई. Get regular massages, and if at all, you just need to go to some or one of these specialist hair loss guys, because now everyone is losing hair. I think it's called Traya or something. Go, if you have the money, go for it, man. you know but try not to get depressed because of the hair loss. That's the main thing. Don't be like, oh, because I have no hair, just go bald. Make it a fashion statement, be classy about it, man. Don't try and make your personality over hair loss. If you have money, you're fine. If you have a personality, you'll be fine. Trust me, you'll get everything you want. Talk about old age home. What is a old age home? That's what now. I love to see old age homes because it's all these broken people with kids who their kids are abroad. But then, boss, you told that person, for example, right? These old people, their entire lives, especially Indians, they'll tell their kids, go abroad, make money, be an engineer. They go abroad, throw them into old age homes, and then they're like, oh, why is my son doesn't think about me? Why should he think about you? Firstly, you had him without his consent. Secondly, you taught him to be an engineer. Thirdly, you taught him to make money. He's doing exactly what you told him. What the fuck? Um, okay. What do your short-term goals look like? I recall you were going to move from Bangalore to Delhi for better opportunities. Has that changed? No, that has not changed. I no, that has changed. I could not find a footing in Delhi. So now I'm back in Bombay and I'm doing my own thing. Yeah. So basically, let's see how it functions. I'm teaching. I'm back to teaching. If the BHK is 30K, then 2 BHK can be a little more on the affordable side. Yes, it can. Yes. Why don't you go on a property side? Why are you asking me? What is enlightenment? Enlightenment is continuous awareness. Okay, continuous awareness of yourself. That is all it is. Views on Chad, Sigma, MGTOW movements. I think these are movements for losers. Okay, they are absolute movements for losers. And if you are okay with yourself, see, they're good for entertainment, but don't take them seriously. If you're okay with yourself, you'll be fine. Okay, you don't need all this chat, MGTOW chat, all this shit. If you are not going to get married, you don't need to announce it on Facebook. Okay, mem vlogs high. In Indian society, sexual depression is very high, of course. Why do you think we have so much sexual assault? All right, why do so much molestation, and these uncles are doing it to their nieces, and it's rampant? Why? Because sexual depression is that simple. We don't talk about things, we don't understand things, we don't maybe a 10-year-old 12-year-old girl cannot even explain that if she is being molested, she cannot explain to someone what is happening because she's not been educated. It's that simple. Why girls like bad boys over nice guys? Ooh. See, okay. Bad boys, very simple. A bad boy will protect you. Okay, the chances are that a bad guy is protecting you. A nice guy is simply a guy who's nice to everybody. Okay, he's nice to someone who's going to beat you also. Nice guys are not trustworthy in that sense. They're just nice. A nice person, um, if he can be Chad, if he can be dangerous when it's required, only then he's appreciated. But a good person, you know, most good people, most nice guys, cannot do anything about anything. They have to be nice. They have no option but to be nice. A woman does not want to date a weakling. She wants to date a strong man. Okay. So most bad guys are strong, and they will fight for their woman. They will defend, at least theoretically, in the woman's mind. She like, okay, he can fight me, so he can also fight someone else, right? He can be toxic to me, so he can also be toxic to someone else. She's looking more at her security than the relationship. Talk about how to make money with less effort. Oh god, please don't do this. Find a gap in the market and push it. That's it. It's that simple. There is no other way to make money with less effort. There is effort. You're going to have to put effort. Okay? But fine, if you can find a gap, you'll get a foot in the door. It'll be easier for you to move in, glide in. Okay? Bro, say lol noob my guy. What? If not make new kids, is adoption good in your opinion? Yes, adoption is good. Please go see my old videos. Adoption is the best. Please adopt. Music is good for relieving stress. Yes, it is. I guess it is. Do you agree with Acharya Prashant and Osho philosophy? Yes, I do. I do. They are largely very smart. They're simple. They're just like, be aware of your shit. Don't worry about anything. Don't take the world too seriously. How does one find the will to push on with a past full of trauma? How does one find the will? Just push on, man. Like, I mean, the will is very simple. My will is very simple. It's because I, I currently fear the pain that I may feel before I try and end it. That pushes me on. I don't know what you will feel. You can get attached to something. You can find yourself a cause. You can distract yourself, get busy, make money. Find sex, whatever. But in my opinion, just be aware of your life, of your trauma, and just try and solve it. Try and solve it. Go to a psychiatrist. Go to talk to somebody. Your view on men's rights activists. Should men and women have same punishment for the same crime? Of course, of course. All people should have the same punishment for the same crime. Jai Shri Ram, bhai. Jai Shri Ram. All antinatalists unite. Yeah, they should. I know. Seriously. Acharya Prashant doesn't promote sitting idle and being jobless while enjoying parents' money for a lifetime. I disagree with him, dude. See, why he doesn't do that, right? Is because then um he's trying to make you productive. He's trying to make you understand what life is. Okay, and he's trying to get you on a cause to distract you from the bullshit that life is, and then eventually get you to the idea that life is nothing. But if you just sit idle and live on your parents money, while saying, oh, life is nothing, then you will realize nothing. You will realize absolutely zilch, and you'll still be useless, and you won't have any skills. So that's what he's trying. That is his point of view. You know, what do you think about high competition in India just for survival? Literally, it's high competition from getting to school to job, college to job to find a girl to marry. I feel like this is very depressing. It is depressing. It is depressing. Okay, it is complete. Um, like, oh, just don't do it, man. Just don't do it. Like, just get educated, make your money, and just chill. Don't get into the race. Your favorite non-fiction book, Sapiens. Please read Sapiens. It's truly amazing. Everybody is a loser on a dying planet. Absolutely. Very well said, Jim Bob. Very well said. Everybody is a loser on a dying planet. All right. I think 50 minutes. Guys, I've been speaking for 50 minutes, man. Okay, I think I'm going to go to sleep now. I'll see you guys around. I've been a little busy and I may be more busy. So let's meet, man. Thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up in such decent numbers, man. Hindi. I may come on the Hindi channel for 10 minutes in about at about 11. Okay, see you there. Acharya Prashant looks like a motivational speaker. He talks about being successful and as productive as everyone else. Yeah, but yeah, some of his things are quite shady. Okay, thank you and take care. Chalo, bye, bye, guys. Thank you. See you.